one other thing I want to talk to you about is what you do. If your cat comes home and it's got an animal in its mouth, what do you do? A couple of really important things to remember. If the animal is still alive, get it free as soon as you can. So take it off your pet and contain it. So in a well-ventilated box or a container, or even your carrier basket that I'm sure all of you have for your cat. Next is 3 key things to do when you rescue any animal, and that is warm, dark and quiet. So take it away from any screaming kids, any loud TVs, any other pets, into a quiet place. Turn the lights off if it's daytime, and that won't make a difference. Put a light towel over the top of the box so it becomes dark in there, and keep the animal warm. So putting a towel or paper towel or whatever you've got accessible to you inside that box. This decreases their chances of going into shock and stress, which increases their chance of survival. When this happens, call wires. If the animal has been in your cat's mouth, or it does have any puncture wounds or is bleeding, any serious wounds, get it straight to a vet. Wires will just do the same thing. We aren't vets, we can't do the same thing. So take it straight to your nearest vet. You can call wires, and we have a list of your local wildlife-friendly vets. It is important to remember that there is bacteria in your cat's saliva that is toxic to a lot of our native animals. So that animal is going to need antibiotics. If they don't receive the antibiotics, they will most likely die. If you do want to do a little bit more to help our wildlife and make your house or yard a bit more wildlife friendly, plant native plants. Always use wildlife-friendly netting, which is available at Bunnings. This netting has really, really small holes, so smaller than your pinky finger. So animals that come into your yard, if you've got the netting over, say, fruit trees or your veggie patch, they can't get entangled in it. So you're saving your fruit, saving your veggies, but you're also saving some wildlife as well. Another good thing is always be prepared. So get a box with a torch and a towel and have it in the back of your car all the time. I have mine in there constantly, just in case you're out and about and you see something on the side of the road. You don't sort of have to undress yourself to wrap the animal up. You've got a towel there ready and a box to put it in. You know, we've had people call up and they've had birds that they've rescued that can still fly, and they're flapping around in their car because they didn't have a box to put them in. So trust me, put it in your car. It's really handy to have. Always be extra careful when driving at dawn and dusk. This is when our native animals are the most active. So even if it's on roads that you know back to front you can do with your eyes closed, you don't know the behaviour of animals near you. So just take extra precaution. Always keep your lights on. And the last thing is water. It doesn't really seem like animals would need water on days like today, but if you think back to January and February, we had extremely dry, hot weather for days and days on end, and we had lots of animals coming in with heat stroke that had severe dehydration. Bird baths are fantastic, as the name suggests, mainly suitable for birds. So if you want to look after all of the critters, get a low, shallow but wide dish. Fill it with fresh water and put a rock in the middle of it. This provides water for lots of different things. The smallest and biggest of animals can get in there. Because you've got the rock in there, even the small animals that sort of have to jump in to get water can get themselves back out, and there's no chance of drowning. So just follow these couple of steps, and as I said, we can all live in the same place and have our domestic animals and still preserve our native wildlife as well.